You've been poisoned, Jesus. Okay. Let me... Am I still in combat? Well, Can I? Can I? Cream pie? How about a stolen crusty bread? Oh god. There it goes. Okay. Poison is bad for me. Yikes. This is ridiculous every single time I open up a door. I have not learned yet, obviously. Alright. Let me guess. This is the... There we go. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Cactus bottle? Okay. Search breads. Of course they're empty. Apples. Books. I can sell it. Oh, picture. Read paper. Okay, stand by. I just wanna... Curious. Seems to be important. Foamville Home Village. Okay. Search Foamville for hints about Milbert. Okay. Now we're gonna read this. Paper is covered with dirt and blue powder. Handwriting is spidery, as if it was written with a trembling hand. Oh, and it's very tiny. Gunham, nice guy, one of the sickle people. Seems to want to come more often. Was considerate and has always paid. Keep in touch. Oh. Is he the jerk that was like, beat up an old man and then, Lambert. Didn't want me to know his name, but had his amulet on him. Probably thought that I rented or carried. Okay, surprise. Guess he's a novice. As if I care. Was a bit rough. What? Oh, okay. This is a little black book. Okay. My Sir Darius, upper town snob, insists on being addressed as my Sir Darius. Wanted to fool me out of my money last time. Threatened to call Rocco. Don't think he'll show up again. Jorek. Poor wretch, just as addicted to the blesses of as myself. Believe he's a bigwig among the steel crowd. Jorek. Why does that sound? Jorek? Okay. Even when we did it, he what? Oh god, is it this one? Oh, he kept looking as he was afraid someone would come in any moment. Gave me plenty of extra money. Hope he returns. Jorek. I am pretty sure I remember who. Okay. Okay, we are keeping that. Who else? I needed to spy on something. Do that in a minute. Really? Here we go. Please. Excuse me, sorry, I went the wrong way. Alright, we are going to spy on someone. Come on. Have I learned? No. What in the bloody hell is this? Flesh. No, we are actually not going to take any of this. I should probably be sneaking. Oh, hello. Yeah. Okay. Stand by. There's green. I wonder if those will do anything to me. I don't remember what the green ones do. Zach. Let me just... Come here. I did not do this last time, so this is new to me. Oh, can I? I should probably listen, but I want to definitely loot that chest.
But I just don't have that much. What the blazes do you expect me to do? Please, my dame, you need to understand.
And you need to understand that we're just the messengers.
A
debt that you don't pay is a debt we can't pay to the Father. And the last thing we want to do is disappoint the Father. Or do we, Roban?
We don't.
500 pennies until next week. After that, we will make sure this corpse pit finally lives up to its name. Understood?
Yikes.
Yes, my dame. Of course.
Glad to hear that. You'll hear from us.
Speak with Kabar. Ooh. Okay, get back here. So one of them left. She's not... Okay, she's leaving now. Sir, I couldn't help but overhear...
What the? You?
Surprise. So who was that?
I... Listen. For your own good, I advise you to just turn around. This is nothing you want to get involved in.
Probably not.
It really isn't.
Dude, you're being blackmailed by the Relata.
No. I was simply naive. And now I have to live with the consequences.
What's the difference? Okay.
About 2 years ago, my son died.
Ooh.
He drowned in the canals. That whole thing, I couldn't handle it. Business went to shit, and so did I. And when I was finally able to think straight again, I looked for help.
To the Relata. Okay, you took a loan from the Relata?
Yes, I suppose you can figure out the rest.
How big was your loan? Probably you couldn't pay back the rates anymore, so this is why you refused to sell the roots for less. I see.
Yes. What other choice do I have? As pathetic as it sounds, right now the apothecary and their infected are the only reliable source of income I have.
That's terrible.
Especially with that whole red madness thing going on the surface.
Suppose you can't just explain the situation to the Relata? Of course not. I'm not even gonna... Yeah, no. Can you ask the guard for help? Probably not. But you've heard it, they just can't afford buying it for that much. That way you don't get anything at all. Which is true, because they can't buy it for anything, so he doesn't get anything.
Yes, I know. But 10 pennies less, and I can't pay back the next rate. It doesn't matter what I do. It's the wrong thing.
So what now? I suppose you can't just explain the situation. Yeah, no. No. No, I'm pretty sure you can't ask the guard for help. So what do we do now?
Good question. What now?
I actually managed to sell more things, so I do have some coin finally. Maybe you can at least sell the roots for a little less. That should at least cover the next rate. Give the apothecary the sheaves they need. You brought this on yourself. Oh, tell me we restore the root. Okay, good grief. No. Here, let's try this, since I have it now.
You're giving me the money? Just like that? Why?
I'm trying to win friends and influence people. Don't ask, just take it and sell Natalia the roots she needs.
By the righteous path, I will not forget this. Thank you, really.
Okay, go to it. Go. Right now. So I can loot. There you go. Okay. It's amazing what you can do when you just sell everything you own. Irons or wheat? Yes, please. I'll sell it. I'm expecting something horrible to happen any minute. Quicksilver, thank you. The skeletons actually have decent stuff on them. Decent. I say decent. Stuff that I can sell. It's not decent. Oh, I wonder if there's anything over here. Now that these two are gone. Let's see. It's eerily quiet. What's that? Ooh. It's very hard to see back here. Is there skeleton? Yeah, there we go. I'm selling all kinds of iron swords. Hello. Volume 2. I already have one. Damn it. Crafting book. Rhetoric apprentice, of course. Of course. Didn't seem to do you any good though. I think that, oh god. Okay. Nothing else. Giant spotlight. Freaking A, what? Okay. Did I get him? Okay, not bad. Ugh! Oh, God. Can't see. Come here. Come here, what are you doing? There he is. It's very hard to see over this. And for some reason he can shoot me from there. No! I have a bunch of these. Let's see, 34.5. Old rune arrow. I see you, I see you, I see you. Whoop. Ugh, damn it. He should not be able to shoot me that effectively. Okay, no. I'm slipping. Cheese? I'm gonna need that. I can't. There we go. Uh-huh. Right, anything here? Anything? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, please. Thank you. Blueprint, fine steel helmet. Nah. Taking the wheat. Rhetorics. More rhetorics. Empty. Okay. What's in here? Crypt. Yikes. I wanted to see what is around here first. Crypt. Do I need to? Do I want to? Crypt. Okay, I don't think I need. There goes Speed Racer. Ooh. Oh, resisted. Hello. Alright. Duh. How about that? Holy shit. There's like so many. Come on. Oh, they're not dead yet? I thought they were dead. Okay. Okay, whoa, buddy. How about one of these? Come on, open sesame. I can handle them if just the two come in, but I saw the place light up like a Christmas tree. Go, 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 go. Okay, here we go. That was an amazing bit of range on that. Okay. No, I'm not trying to rest. Okay. That was interesting. It's fine, because I'm gonna end up going back there anyway at some point. Just, what I want to do right now. And I remember the last time I had trouble in the crypt. So this is, expected. Where the hell am I going? That way, okay. Yeah, so that's expected. The crypt is, you know, pretty icky. Let me do that. I'll figure out which spells I could use on the undead. They seem to be resisting my, like, psychosis and stuff. What do we got here?
Please, just...
Is she gonna have something else to say? Hello! Oh, look, she's happy. She's drinking and dancing with this guy. He's a short little guy.
Huh?
Hello. I talked this one into lowering the prices for you. Should talk to him again.
You did? This is good. This is really good. Now let us hope he doesn't lower it to 99 pennies per sheaf. Thank you, Sunchild. You saved a lot of lives today.
Oh, yes. Okay. What do I want? Health mana. Oh my god. Okay. May regret that. But there we go. Let's see. Do I have learning points, crafting points, and a memory point? Yes. Okay. Come here.
Wait a moment.
Oh, what?
Now listen up, pal. No matter what ye son children might think, even down here, there are rules. If you pay a tribute for your crimes, I'll let you go.
Huh?
If not, you don't want to know.
Wait, what? That's a lot of pennies. What? You want me to pay for fine? Why? You're a cutthroat. What exactly did I do down here? Was it when the arena went nuts on me? Because I'm having a hard time figuring this out. I just wanted an entropy book. I thought he was my fence, so I was gonna buy an entropy book.
I cut a lot more than throats. If you keep on acting smart, you'll find out. Just know that I'm part of something big. Something you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
Right. I don't have money with me.
Fine. Then you'll repent in another way. Come with me. And no tricks.
I just wanted to buy an entropy book. Jesus. Okay. Jail. Not happening. No. It's hard enough getting the damn things in the first place. Not happening. No. Absolutely not. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to sneak by this guy. Seller. Sorpin incense. Eh? Have I gone in here? This is kind of a fancy place for being in the Undercity. Oh, look at you. Bustavuna Jonad. Right. An interesting assortment of items. Bookcase. Okay. Do you have... Are you here? Do you have books I could purchase off of you? Hello? Smolder Fire. I'm looking for stuff here.
Oh, look at that! A sunchild graces me with its presence. What can I do for you?
Well, where do you get your wares from down here? Especially it's such a clean-looking place.
Oh, from everywhere and nowhere. Whoever sets foot in my store was never here, and whoever buys from me has never existed. Do you hear me, Sunchild?
Loud and clear.
Oh, from everywhere and nowhere.
Well, shit.
Whoever sets foot in my store was never here, and whoever buys from me has never existed. Do you hear me, Sunchild?
I wanted to... Good grief. I wanted to purchase things off of you, but all right then. Fine. Okay.
Please, just leave me be.
I'm leaving. Let's see. The pursuit. No, no. What am I falling in? Yeah. Okay. Is it these guys? No. Alright, hang on. Oh.
On rocks I stood, amidst the sea.
Well then.
Before me nymphs of
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple. By Malphas, what has become of this world?
Ja-
Oh, how nice of you to ask. I can't complain. I suppose the wars in Calais and Kira make it harder to get your hands on certain wares.
Okay.
But still, life's good.
me languish.
I understand your turmoil, madame. But still, right now the Order cannot...
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
This is not what I said.
But what you thought. You know what? You should be ashamed, all of you. When I was young, being a keeper meant something.
Cure red
But I
madness.
suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, madame?
Okay. Hello, madam. I like your gear.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. What? Where are you going?
Hmm? What is it?
I overheard your discussion. Okay, now that she's gone, something troubling you.
Oh, whether there's something troubling me? Let me think. Yes. For example, that the Holy Order, since that Aranthiel is holding the reins again, cares more about digging up Pyrean ruins than taking care of the people of this country. Ugh. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said that. It's just... Oh, never mind. Is there something you need? I need to get back to the shop.
Well,
Skinning rats again. Lovely.
who's skinning right way? Maybe I can help.
Huh? No. I appreciate your offer, but it would be too dangerous. This would have been a mission for a keeper, but they are too busy polishing their armors.
Well, I can take care of myself with the help of a few more books, maybe.
Oh my. Well, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? I am missing someone, and I'm not speaking figuratively. My son, my only son.
Sorry to hear that. What happened to him?
It's complicated. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of Kor?
I just sold Brotherhood robes, if that makes any difference. No.
I see. Then you haven't been in this city for long. The Brotherhood of Kor were pathless ones. Heretics, as the Order would call them. They demented the divinity of the Lightborn, and instead prayed to some barbaric deity called Kor. Initially, they were ridiculed, but thanks to their leader and his talent to poison lost souls with his ideology, more and more Ark people, especially Sublimes, converted to his cult. And, well, among them was also my son, Rukas. Oh, I don't know where I failed as a mother, I really don't. 4 times a week I took him to the chapel to pray when he was a boy, and I always kept him away from dangerous influences.
Okay.
Girls, boys, you know what I mean. But apparently that wasn't enough. He was one of the first to convert and take those ridiculous vows, even though he wasn't even 20 winters old back then. I suppose there's only so much you can do as a parent.
What kind of vows?
A vow of silence, and please do not ask me what for. It has something to do with the followers of Kor believing language somehow poisons the mind. Some pathless rubbish.
Okay, and where are they now? This is the first time I've heard of them.
Yes, because the Order, Malthus be praised, banished them from the city. The Kor didn't bother too much, but apparently one of their seers has had some kind of vision only shortly before that happened. She saw an island in the Red Sea near Duneville. So, this is where they went. They built a small settlement there about 5 winters ago, and Rukas went with them.
Okay, and you haven't heard from your son
No,
ever since?
nothing. But even so, I wanted to know he was all right, so I paid a myriad warden to, once each moon, fly over the island to see if everything is in order, so to speak. And, well, this is essentially what's troubling me. For 3 weeks, the island has been deserted. No sign of life anywhere.
Okay, this is where you wanted the order to see what happened there. Fine, I'll take a look at that island eventually.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. If you could find Rukas, I would be happy to reward your efforts.
Great.
You see, I just want to know if he's all right. Pathlessness aside, he is still my son. Anyway, best you talk to the Myrid Warden in the South Quarter. He can take you somewhere close to the island. I will be in my shop.
Okay. As she leaves her shop. Okay, 3 stars, just as I suspected. Ark's my red keeper, okay. You know, she just left her shop completely unwatched. Let me see where this other person. I heard her voice. Let me see where she's at. Wardrobe empty. Where are you at, madam? I heard. Ah, there she is, asleep. We could have some fun in here. Okay. Oh, okay, start down here. Wow, what's her name is gone. Oh god. Down here, thank you. I am going to... One bowl mug. I'm pretty much gonna clean... Oops. What is going on with the... I keep feeling like I'm being pushed. Okay. Let's see. Dexterity. Health. Magic. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna clean up shop here. This is fantastic. Let's see. Goat. Meat. Sure. Oh god, I didn't want the axe actually. Just don't talk to any guards at this point.
Yes?
Don't wanna
Between
talk to this guy?
darkness and light.
Advance the fleet! Always forward! Always forward!
Yes?
Forward for the
Huh.
glory
An
and honor!
arcanist, aren't you?
Where? Oh.
The
Oh.
spears at the ready, driving the swords into the bodies!
Enderal needs right now are more wild mages on the
The
loose.
same play,
Okay.
day
Yes?
after day.
Oh, Atreyu!
In the shackles of lust, presented by the poets. On rocks I stood amidst the sea. Before me nymphs of ancient times.
Potatoes, garlic, radish.
Ah,
Yeah, that should
oh yes!
Okay.
Sensual and sweet as sin,
So much to do, so little time.
tender skin. Mmm! Oh, yummy! Tastes like cherries! Lo, how their bosoms make me languish, and leave my poet's heart in anguish. Whoa! Whoa! Away! Away! Away you go! They purse their lips, so dark and red. Such scheming play, such vexing hex. Amidst the
Alright.
sea,
Yes?
before me
The
nymphs
Fat
of
Lamb Run.
ancient
There was something I had to do in here.
Mm-hmm. Walk blessed, madame.
Hello?
Eternally tormented in agony and
This is where she's hiding out.
suffering in despair, an endless wicked pain.
Let's see.
Her punishment they'll suffer
Madame?
for every evil deed. Her life was corrupt.
Malphas's blessings.
Come, give it a try.
They are lost ones for eternity.
Potatoes, garlic, radish.
Ah.
Yeah, that should be it.
Passed away and new.
Good grief. Oh god. Did I just hear something?
Instead of feeling humble,
Well, that's just how he is. Always talking.
Okay.
downfall started over.
Yeah.
Their lives became depraved, and once their unburned bodies
There we go.
were
Okay.
thrown into a grave.
Okay.
Oi. What? Who are you? And what do you do with that beautiful barrel?
I am drinking from it. Busted. No, none of your business.
That is nice of you, you know. But I think today is your lucky day. For 50 pennies, I will forget what I saw here.
Okay. That's fairly cheap. Here's some money, but no tricks. I don't know. I think we'll go now. Not taking any chances. I should probably not take any chances, but no tricks.
Of course not. What do you think? Thanks a lot.
Alright, it's yellow. I'm leaving.
Potatoes, garlic, radish.
I'm gonna leave that door open and the drunkard in there. And
Midnight. Between cobblestone and excretion.
Yes?
Between darkness
Yes?
and light.
what is he doing?
An arcanist, aren't you?
Okay. So
I hope your
went-
name is on the
Always
register.
forward, always
Last thing
forward.
Enderal.
My chest. Let's see. Okay, that's over here. Oh. Oh, so that.
But that's how it is. Like to make of it.
Okay. This looks like that steel gear. Okay, good to know. Okay. You're right. I'm just gonna hit up everybody's houses.
Now, come on, just a little to the left and... Ugh! Blasted blazes! You are really, really starting to annoy me, you know that?
Okay. Vaguely remember this.
Now look at that. A visitor. Great. Just great. What do you want? Are you here because of the placard?
Wait, what? What placard? I am here looking for help with that machine. Which placard?
Oh, great. And here I thought someone had actually read it. But no, if it isn't about mine song and fair ladies, people just don't care. I'm looking for a helping hand, an adventurer. Someone willing to take over a very important task for Horst and me.
Horst, that's right. Horst.
Yes, Horst. And no, he is not my imaginary friend, but this gorgeous example of Enderalian metallurgy and starling ingeniousness right beside me. My personal centurion, and soon my new body.
I don't follow this machine. Horst is your new body. Yeah. This becomes important later on, of course.
Yes, steel instead of flesh, energy instead of blood. Away with this useless shell and its pathetic fugacity. In Horst's body, I will live on forever.
Okay. You want to become that machine?
Ah, you wouldn't understand this even if you'd been my apprentice for 15 years. If it helps you, just imagine that I transfer my consciousness, my soul, into Horst's body. And by doing this, I become him. Apotheosis, that's what the scholars from Kyra call it. Man's ascent to something higher. A deity, you could say. The only logical response to current events, by the way.
What do you mean?
Ah, red madness. Death of the Lightborn. You don't need to be one of those keepers to see something is happening in this world. It's going south. And other than the Holy Order and his new Nehramese magically gifted pals I am no friend of, trying to pray away such threats, we need to change humanity. The apotheosis, the overcoming of our fleshly nature, is the first step. Unfortunately, I seem to be the only one who sees it that way. But hey, that's their choice.
Okay, and what do you need my help for?
Oh, with this and that. Errands. Tasks your rough hands are better suited for than mine. But first, we need to find my assistant, Pathira. She's gone missing.
You don't say. Where'd she go?
Well, I suppose she took a flying unicorn to old Aeronath. I don't know, sod it, else I wouldn't ask you for your help, would I? For his completion, Horst is asking something important. Some kind of steering unit, you might call it. Pathira and I have done research and found out that Dalmarek and his cohorts in Thalgard worked on a machine there that might employ a similar mechanism. Even though I had strongly spoken out in favor of an armed escort to send with her, Pathira had insisted on going alone. And surprise, I haven't heard from her since.
Surprise, oh, knowledge. Thalgard, what happened there?
Something that makes it the ideal place to go if you're suicidal and you're looking for a quick way out. You're an outlander, aren't you? How can I explain that without going beyond the scope? Dalmarek. Does the name ring a bell?
Nope.
He was an arcanist who lived about 2,000 years ago. Back then, the Order planned to build a second great city here in Enderal, situated in a region we now call Goldenforst. But, as it turned out, the place was everything but a good choice for a settlement. No crops would grow there, and the water made the settlers sick. So 3 years after the founding of the first settlement, Malif, the Order forced the settlers to abandon the mission and return to Ark. But, as things are with vain personalities, Dalmarek, who had been in charge of the mission, didn't like that idea at all. Malif had been his dream, and so he wanted to hold on to it no matter what the price. One of his ways to do so was a device he called the Sun Wheel, an old Pyrean construction which was meant to make the barren lands fertile again. You can figure out the rest. One night there was a bright flash of light, and since then Thalgard has been contaminated. Apart from a few animals and the Sunborn, savages whose brains have been rotted by the green fog there, it's deserted. In the first few centuries to follow, the fog spread as far as Goldenforst, but by now it's receded from there.
Okay, so you said Pathira to recover that device on her own. That's dangerous. He just said that he wanted to send an armed escort.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But as I said, she insisted. You know, she's of the lone wolfish type, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Here, this is the place where Pathira said she would set up her camp. From here, she planned to go explore the nearby ruins. And please don't die, else I have no idea how to get Horst up and running.
Send another sucker. Apotheosis. Part 1. And another 3 stars. Okay. He's staring at me. I can't. Scrap. Okay, now. Okay. I will be on my way. That's pretty neat. Have to admit. Now, it's getting late. Was there a flyer? Pamphlet, something out here? No? Okay. Let's see. Anything good back here?
Some people just don't know their place in the world.
Disembodied voices. Let's see. Was there anything in your bathhouse? Why not? It's late. Never mind. Not. Oh, that's volume 1. This was a magic. I like that. Hello?
Hmm?
Okay, he doesn't wanna.
Dark again. Huh.
Men, that's just how they are.
Nomad tonight.
Ursa?
Have you heard the news about the Magister?
I have.
Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple.
Okay.
By Malphus, what has become of this world?
Let's go this way.
Huh. An arcanist, aren't you? Well, I hope your name is on the register.
Sure.
The last thing Enderal needs right now are more wild mages on the loose.
Dancer, specifically. I like the music. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hmm?
I know. Just puttering around.
Hello.
Settle.
Hmm? Is it important?
like to
just where did I put it?
meander in case there's... Nah. Please don't unequip my stuff. Anyway, I like to wander just in case there's symbols or something. Hello?
Yes? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm looking for
So much to do, so little time.
You should probably spend less time in the bathhouse then and doing what you need to do. Okay. Okay. Let's try not to get, okay. Del Mercer's estate, okay. What's all that up there? Ah! Somehow vaguely remember that there was something to be found back here. I couldn't remember what exactly. Can I not? Okay, no, guess not. Alright, so we will go this way. And this is... Interested in this house? Okay. The other... Oh, the noble house. I wonder if I've got enough coin for that. Or when I'll have enough coin for it. Since I have higher rhetoric now. Any thing down there? Let's see if I can buy that house. Okay. I don't know what consequences getting caught are gonna have, but here you go. Did what you asked.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see what that stupid innkeeper has to say about the Rivervale Ale after tonight. Here's your reward, 40 pennies. And, as promised, a paper that marks you as a shareholder of the brewery.
That'll do.
That should keep you motivated to stay silent about this in the meantime.
A little incident, which cost me 50 pennies. Oh, rhetoric, look, you got what you wanted. Is that worth a couple pennies more, maybe? Since I've been dumping some points into rhetoric?
Alright. I suppose you're right. Here's a little extra. But just be more careful in the future.
Okay. Nice. 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 And a shareholder. I need to go back to the bank. Bank. Let's see. Arc Marketplace.
Due to its sheer glory, brought
Bank.
forth by Malphus.
Bank. And I can see how much more gold that.
Hello.
Hello.
How may I be of service?
Well, I have a thing of shareholding.
You do? Let me have a look. Very well, this looks solid. We will add any future gains from this holding to your vault.
Great.
Walk blessed, my dame. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
I want to see how much that other house is going to be.
Of course.
How much is this? Good grief. Okay, I have ways to go still. Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. What I'm thinking is to go ahead and go with Jespar now. Get that under control. And then when we leave to do something else is when I'll... Here we go. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. No.
The lost heir to the throne.
No, Jespar, let's go.
Well, look who's arrived.
6 days
Do you have
later.
any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Okay, not really. I'm used to big cities. Can we just skip the chatter? Oh god, I don't want to piss him off. Okay, here.
Right, you're from Austin. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
I'm gonna need all of you to shut up. Like, yeah, you have to let... That's true. That's whatever was happening. I wasn't listening because I'm so distracted. That's true.
Men, that's just how they
Here,
are.
put this on.
Okay.
And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Oh no. Oh god, what have I done? Oh. Really? Really?
Hello.
No, where'd he go?
You're not from here, are you?
Jespar?
I heard you talk.
And Duneville.
Can some of that chatter not be happening right when I need to talk to people? It's so distracting. Distracting is this god-awful Christmas garb I have. Oh god. Why couldn't you have given me something more like your outfit? Why do I gotta run around in this horrible thing? Okay, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Please. I'm so hungry.
So, about this fever.
Okay.
You, gifted with magic, have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic.
Okay.
So many strange
Water
faces.
is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book.
Great.
But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them.
Oh my god, get
Madame?
out of the way. He had to park right next to that waterfall to talk to me too. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. I didn't even go up here.
Okay, almost there.
Thanks for the play-by-play.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Tell that to Jespar. I'm with him. For the moment. Ooh. Coming. Just enjoying the view. Alright.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jespar Dalveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Ah, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marija de Luna from Ostian. Esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin.
Oh, good grief.
Archmagister Marigil sent for her. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary.
Yeah, mercenary.
You too, my Dame de Luna.
Oh, well.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
Okay. Okay then. Wow. That's quite a view. It's fancy. Give it that. Can't remember if there's anything good over there. Okay, I'm coming. I rather like this door. Yeah, I like that door. Aha. Memories. I'm coming.
Well, that went better than expected.
God. Marija de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters.
There's a...
Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzil Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzil's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around.
Very funny.
Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
Okie dokie, but just a second. Oh god, I'm getting shoved. Alright, I'm gonna let them do their thing. Sprint.
Ahoy!
Okay.
Now, a good pipe of peaceweed.
He's still floating around looking for his peaceweed.
So
Okay. A sailor-like tune. Very specific. Oh, hello. Yes. There's my chest. Here's a workbench. And a scroll I can just take. I'm going to do just that, alright. Alright. Coming! I should chat with him at some point. Chronicum. Okay. I should probably keep following Jespar. Great. Now I've got...
There, this just doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Why can't it
Yes,
ever be
that
easy?
just might work.
What's going on? Okay. Coming.
Unreliable. That's what they are. All of them.
Good grief. Eventualities. Ascertain what depresses Magister Ragon. Oh, okay. Just say. I'll do that here in a minute.
All right, here we are.
Oh.
Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing now.
What he's doing.
Yeah, as if.
Ouch.
Good grief.
Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Like the
should
fire
be
spark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Jespar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your flings up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular lady over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This woman's magic is different, Miser. Just feel her aura, and you'll see it. Plus, she's from Narim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Right. Gentle and likable, huh, Jespar? Okay. Ooh, good grief. I should have changed my...
All right, then. This will tickle a little.
Thanks. Oh.
Yeah, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we'll help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
Well, what happened was... Oh, good grief.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Chapel on the water. Every time I touch one of those stones, I feel as if I don't know. Something comes back to me. Sudden outburst of my glance. What's a glance? What is a glance?
By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now.
Well...
If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Miser Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
Okay, the chapel on the water. Every time I touch one of those stones, something comes back to me.
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze.
Well,
Skill,
that?
whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
Okay, just imagine these visions, they felt different.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Miser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true?
Yes.
Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
Apparently, a glistening white light and charred bodies, but their flesh was unnatural, gray, and I heard all these voices. Boy, did I ever, and they were loud.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Okay, how do we do that?
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process.
Convenient.
A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Alright, a shortcut. I want to know about the shortcut. Isn't there a reason the Journey to the Water is as lengthy as it is? This is me being proper.
There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care.
Alright, I'll do this ritual of yours. Twist my arm. Where can I find Lashery?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Okay.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my fair lady. I'll see you around.
I am not your fair lady.